Prior to beginning testing, it is necessary to ensure that all of the reagents and equipment are available. For the analysis of blood gases, the reagents and equipment needed are the supplies for capillary analysis, that is, the heparinized glass capillaries, mixing wires, and a magnet. Also needed are the red tube stoppers, which are used to cap the syringes as well as the capillary tubes, and the filters for catching microclots coming out of the syringe when it is being injected. A 5 milliliter syringe is used here for the injection of heparinized blood. And finally, the quality control kit, which includes the quality control dispenser, the ampoule opener, and 3 levels of quality control: acidemia, normal, and alkalemia. Illustrated here is the quality control for the acidemia level. For the actual analysis of blood gases, the ABL 500 is used. This analyzer consists of 2 main sections: the control station and the measuring station. The control station facilitates communication between the operator and the analyzer and is equipped with a thermal printer, a screen, a disk drive, and a numeric keypad. The measuring station is composed of the wet station, which includes all the solutions, pumps, and tubing, and the base unit includes a gas mixer and the electronics. The inlet flap is where injection takes place, and the aspirate button is used for capillary samples. By removing the front cover, the 4 electrodes are made visible. The calomel electrode to the far left serves as a reference electrode. The pH and CO2 electrodes, which are potentiometric in nature, and the partial oxygen electrode, which is amperometric in nature. Daily maintenance consists of checking the solution levels and emptying the waste container, number 6. Visually examine the solution level in each container before doing any blood gas measurements. Examining and cleaning the inlet flap. Recording the CO2 pressure on the cylinder valve. And performing quality control, which will be discussed shortly. To begin calibrating the analyzer, it must be removed from standby mode. Press the exit standby button. Press the menu button, then calibration, then perform a total calibration. This total cal takes approximately 10 minutes. After the calibration is complete, it is time to run the 3 levels of quality control. Locate and open the ampoule from the acidemia control. If opening a new ampoule, shake it vigorously for 15 seconds to ensure complete mixing of the solution. Then, tap the bottom of the ampoule to ensure that none of the solution remains in the top part of the ampoule. Place the ampoule in the ampoule opener and remove the top. Push the ampoule onto the dispenser, making sure that the plunger on the dispenser is pulled back beyond the hole on the syringe, and swing the wire brace under the ampoule. Gently press on the plunger until the black ring is correctly lined up, as demonstrated here. To test the QC material, open the inlet flap and press the QC button on the control system. A QC sample type is now selected. Place the dispenser in the inlet and slowly inject the sample into the analyzer until the LED light changes from green to yellow and the sample received message is displayed on the screen. Repeat the same procedure for the other two control levels. Prior to measuring samples, homogeneity of the sample must be ensured. This is done by thoroughly mixing the sample in anticoagulant. For a syringe, this is done by inverting it repeatedly. Also, in the case of a syringe injection, a filter must be applied to the tip of the syringe. This works to catch any small clots that may have formed in the sample. Before injecting the sample, it is good practice to clear the filter by removing a small amount of blood into a gauze, ensuring a smooth injection. When the system is ready, the LED light will be green. Open the inlet flap and select the blood measurement mode. We will select blood in this exercise. Slowly inject the sample into the analyzer until the LED light changes from green to yellow and the message sample received is displayed. Wipe the inlet port with a gauze and close the inlet flap. You can now enter patient identification. To view results as they are being sampled, press the View Updating key. To prepare a capillary sample for injection from a test tube, a heparinized capillary must be filled. To do this, hold the tube in an almost horizontal position and allow the capillary to fill until it is almost full. Cap one end of the capillary and insert a metal mixing wire into the capillary tube. Then cap the other end. Mix the sample by moving the magnet along the outside, allowing for the metal bar inside to move back and forth. Remove the metal mixing wire before injecting the sample. To inject a capillary sample, ensure that the LED light is green and that the system is ready. Open the inlet flap and select the measurement mode. In this exercise, we will use the blood mode. Place the capillary to the inlet and press the aspirate button until the LED light changes from green to yellow and the sample received message is displayed. Close the inlet flap. To clean the injection port, a sample of distilled water should be injected after each run. The results should be printed periodically since the system will only store 8 measurements. To print a patient result, push the menu button, then the data button, and then the patient log report. This will recall the most recent reports. Highlight a result and push the View Report button. The results may be reviewed and printed by pushing the Print button.